You have a look at that activity, and that's absolutely boiling hot. It's a bit hard to see because there's no zoom, but slowing that down. Feels like they're also testing the barriers at the moment. A little bit higher up, just up there. But that's alright. We will be keeping it on the tank tonight just because of the nature of the guests. But it'll be all good. It'll still be a great interview and a great little chat. We've got some duck races and some games lined up as well for after the interview. So please do stay tuned for the full episode. We will see you very shortly. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Picnic Table Chat Show. Welcome back to another episode. I want to say a massive welcome to everyone on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Tonight we have viewers on all three platforms, so a massive welcome goes out to everyone there. Tonight I've got with me a really special guest. We all know her, we all love her. We have the amazing Aimee. Do you want to say hello, Aimee?
Hello!
Now, if there's an echo, let me know, because I've got another speaker quite close to me, but it's turned right down as much as I can possibly do. Just let me know if there's any issues like that. But I think we should be all good tonight with the camera. I'm hoping we're all good with the sound. And we're having a good weekend. It looks like everyone in the chat's having a good weekend as well. I hope everyone's been out enjoying the beautiful sunshine that we've been getting here in the UK. And if you're not from the UK, I hope you've got brilliant sunshine as well. But anyways, everyone's saying hello to Aimee. You say hello again?
Hello!
I've let her stay up extra late tonight so that she can join us, because she's been desperate to come on the show again and to talk about her new ants, which we're going to talk about tonight, and just a little general chat about ants and stuff. You know how it is. We've got some duck races lined up. We've got some games lined up. So make sure you hang about for a bit of fun. But anyways, let's get on with some questions. So Aimee, what is it that you like about ants?
I just like feeding them and like giving them the water, watching them lay eggs. I think that's so cool.
Yeah, I think it is very cool as well. What kind of ants do you like? Do you like the bigger ants or the little ants?
The bigger ants, they look so much cooler than the smaller ants.
So out of all of my ants, out of all of Daddy's ants, what type's your favourite ones?
Probably the Mesobarbarus.
You like Mesobarbarus?
Yeah.
No, you've got a colony of Mesobarbarus now, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
So why don't you tell us what you've done with your Mesobarbarus so far?
So we fed them.
Hang on, we didn't feed them straight away, did we?
No, so we let them in a box for a couple of months, so then the queen could have her eggs where she would eat them.
That's it, because Mesobarbarus are really sensitive, aren't they?
Yeah.
Especially when it's just the queen. Now, Aimee's done really well not to look at them or bother them at all. And on her first attempt, they have laid eggs which have hatched into the nanitics, which is really cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so much fun to watch.
Yeah. We will ask all questions in a minute. Thank you for that crazy antics. I'll just finish what we're talking about. What was I talking about?
And my Mesobarbarus.
That's what we were talking about. Yeah. So you got her in the test tube, and we left her in the box for a couple of months, didn't we?
Yes.
And now she's got her queen, her nanitics. So what did we do with that?
We fed them. And then we put back in the cotton.
Yeah.
And then right now we wrap them up in tinfoil and put them away. So then the eggs can fully hatch.
Yes. Because they've got a lot more eggs and brood getting ready to hatch, haven't they?
Yeah.
They're doing really well and a really strong colony. Again, you should be very proud. Now, can you remember what we fed them?
We fed them seeds.
Yeah, and what did we do with the seeds before we fed them to them? Do you remember?
We crushed them up.
That's it. And why do we need to crush them up?
So it's easier for them to eat.
That's it. Because in their smaller stages, they don't have the larger majors, do they?
No.
With all the big crushing teeth. So they can't get to the seeds very easily.
No, that's why you have to crush it for them, like crush with a big hammer. Yeah.
It was a bit like that, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm not the most gentle when it comes to crushing seeds, but I get the job done.
With a hand. Like this. Yeah.
And then we put it in the test tube, and we put the test tube back on the shelf with all the other ants now, isn't it? Yeah. Not in the box. Now it's on the ant shelf because they've got nanitics. They'll need care for more.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. You've done super well with your Mesobarbarus, haven't you?
Yes.
What other ant colonies do you have?
I have the black garden ant.
You have black garden ants. Lacey's Niger.
Yeah.
Can you remember what you called them?
the imposters.
Well done. It was the imposters. Now they're doing really, really well, aren't they?
Yeah, they're like tons and tons of workers.
There is a few hundred workers at least, isn't there? And we feed them quite regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what kind of things do we feed them? Can you remember?
Seeds?
No, we don't feed them seeds, do we? No, they don't need seeds. Can you remember what we do?
Chicky eggs?
No, we don't feed them chicky wigs.
That's what I suppose.
Yeah. What do we feed the other colony? They like their sugars, don't they?
Yeah,
Their sugar water.
so sugar honey.
Yeah, that stuff. And what else do they eat?
Like wax ones.
Wax worms and protein. So they need protein and carbohydrates as well,
Yeah.
don't they?
Like us.
Yeah. See, Mesobarbarus need protein and carbohydrates as well, but a lot less because they have so much come from their seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you've done really well looking after both of your colonies so well, haven't
Yeah, it took me a long time to get my first colony started, and then I just got into it and started doing lots of stuff with it.
you? Yeah. And it's been good fun. And it's been a great learning experience, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've told lots of your friends and teachers about it.
Yeah.
And done a little video about it on your channel. I'm sure you're going to do more.
Yes, I am in the future.
Yeah. It's always up to Daddy to do the editing, so it falls behind a little bit.
Yeah, with your videos.
Yeah, I know, because I'm always busy doing videos, aren't I?
Yeah, because you're a YouTuber like me, but I'm a junior YouTuber, you're an actual YouTuber.
Yes, there is a slight difference. Lots of your videos go out onto the junior platform.
Yeah, yours goes on the adult platform.
It does, yeah. Hello, Ted's Creatures. Thank you for joining, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
So, out of both of your ant colonies, Glacius niger and Mesobarbarus, which one is your favourite?
I can't decide, they're both my favourite.
That's a really, really good answer. They are both amazing ant species, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they're perfect for a beginner like you.
Yes.
Yeah, Mesobarbarus are slightly harder than the Glacius niger, but you've done really well with both of them.
Yeah.
Really impressed me. So we're probably going to get you another colony at some point. Don't look at me with those big eyes, but it will be in the future, and it will be something slightly harder again, and that will teach you the next step, won't it?
Yeah, the next step for taking care of ants.
Yes, but you know most things. You know about humidity and temperatures, and they've all got to be in the right environments, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know all of that because you listen to me.
Doing your video. Telling everyone in the world about it.
So here's something really interesting. Actually, we'll answer Crazy Antics question quickly. If you could be a queen ant, what species of ant would you like to be?
The Mesobarbarus.
Mesobarbarus again. You wouldn't want to be a Polyrhacus dive or a bullet ant?
I think my Polyrhacus dive.
You'd like to be a Polyrhacus dive?
Yeah.
Is that because they're awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are awesome.
You have them in your taco bowl.
It's what everyone is watching tonight as well.
Yeah.
Polyrhacus dives. There's absolutely tons of them out tonight, feeding on their waxworms. If you can see the nest as well, that's an absolute boiling pot. But I'm not going to move the camera now because we're here having a little chatty chat.
Yeah, chatty chat.
Now, Aimee, you've held all sorts of cool creatures and things. Not all of them are mine as well. You've held stuff over at the club and other places, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
You've held snakes and beetles. And what was the scariest thing that you've ever held? What was the scariest to hold? But you did it anyways because you always do it, don't you?
I think I might know. A stick insect.
Was the scariest thing?
Actually, no, it was a snake.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit of the
It was
jump.
just between these two because first when I held it felt like really weird, so it scared me out a lot.
Which was that? The stick insect or the
Yeah,
snake? The
the stick
stick insect.
insect, and it also happened with the snake, so I thought to say both of them.
No, that's a really good answer. The stick insects, they were one of the first insects that you had held, weren't they?
Yeah.
And they're really gentle Indian stick insects. I recommend them to anyone with young children looking to get into insects. They are absolutely brilliant for young children. They can't harm you in any way. They can't really do.
It's just it scared me when it turned into like a stick and it didn't move. I was like, ah!
Yeah, they do they do play dead occasionally, and they go stick mode, as we call it, and they just drop. Now there are stick insects living in this tank, but I'll be damned if I can see them very often. I see one or two occasionally, but I think when they get to the larger stages, they do become prey. But I know the smaller ones are knocking about in there because I found a couple when I was doing the cutback just a couple of days ago, which I did for yesterday's video. God, that feels like years ago. That does feels like years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet that.
Now, Aimee. Here is a question for you, right? Here's a question, right? Oh, I just want to point out as well. Quite often, I say in my videos when I'm doing my interviews, this is a question from my daughter. This is the daughter that asks all the questions. She's got so much on her mind. It's crazy. It's insane. So I thought I'd ask her some random questions for once. Aimee, should we get a spider?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, but our mom will be freaked out.
Yeah, and
My mom.
Mummy doesn't like spiders, does she?
No. Why does
The light keeps turning off. Do you want to know why my office light, my desk light? Mummy is watching as well. Oh. We've just had a comment. Like, we just had a comment on Facebook from Mummy, and she is watching. Like, do you want to know why my desk light, my filming light, my ring light that I treasure so much, and I told you kids not to break? Do you want to know why it's broken? Because of you kids. It is. I got it back just before filming, and there you go. Yeah, Auntie Matt is busted, completely busted. Kayla, my other child, says no as well. Apparently she's watching somewhere. They're all scattered around the house.
Oh my god, how many my mom's watching right now?
I know she's watching, but don't point her out because then the
She's
crowd
like,
will know. No, I know. She said no. But we won't tell her. Like everyone else in chat, don't tell her. Right? We'll do it anyways. We'll put it on the shelf, and she won't even notice because I've got so much on the shelf. She just won't notice.
She's like, no.
What do you reckon, Aimee?
Yes, we should.
Yeah. Should we get a big snake as well?
Yes.
Yeah, we might have to hide that under Kayla's bed.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll do that. Right.
We got Kayla's voices. She said no. No, Polly, don't.
Calm, Aimee, calm. This is Aimee all the time. From the minute she wakes up to the minute she goes to bed, she's a giggling ball of love and fun, which is one of the reasons I don't mind bringing her on the stream for you, because she is amazing. Now, carrying on with our interview, because otherwise we're going to get nowhere. We'll just be giggling like little kids.
Yeah.
Because I can be just as bad sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
Right. So do you prefer bioactive, which means a setup like our big tank full of plants and things? Yeah. Or do you prefer setups like I've got in the ant corner, which are like plastic?
Maria says that we have in the ankle because it's pretty easier.
So you prefer the other setups? That's really interesting. It's easier. What, easier to maintain, easier to clean? What do you mean?
Easier to like clean and put in the food.
Okay.
And so it has like a lot of space to move around. Kind of.
Yeah, that's fair. See, I quite like the. Oh, we've got a crab. If anyone's seen that, I don't know where. Oh, he's there.
I see it on camera.
We've got a crab kind of running about on the crab on the loose. Crab alert. Whatever you guys normally say, crab alert, isn't it? Something like that. I can't remember. He's coming back. He's coming back. Oh no, he's going back. But that was our crab alert for the night. We might have another one. We will have to wait and see. Yeah, they are super, super fast. It really surprised me how fast they are. Even the little ones can be just as fast. They just jump like bang, bang, bang.
Like bang, 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 bang.
But yeah, really, really fast. I wasn't expecting that speed, no. Right, where did we get to? We were talking about the bioactive tanks, weren't you? I quite like the bioactive tanks because they are quite easy to maintain, especially if you've got a good cleanup crew in there. The cleanup crew does most of it for you. You just got to keep everyone well fed.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
No, it can be the hard part of it, yeah, especially with a big colony like this.
Yeah, and my bed colony upstairs in your room. Mummy's freaked out.
Yeah, well, that's it. They are a good colony, though. They don't eat too much. So, Aimee, what is something that you're looking forward to in ant keeping?
Probably like when they're like really big, like seeing like new eggs. So like when I'm watching, I see like an egg slowly hatching.
You want to watch an egg hatch?
Yeah.
That's really cool watching that. I've
never watched it once.
No, I've only seen it a few times because you have to be looking at just the right moment.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah, but I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will because you're a young ant keeper and you've got many years of ant keeping ahead of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to keep doing it.
If you want to keep doing it, which you don't have to.
No.
No, but I'm quite sure you probably will.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just can't have ant colonies in your bedroom yet because your sister won't allow it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we share a bedroom, so I can't have ants.
I'm sorry. If I could put you all into one room, I would, but I just can't. Yeah.
Into one separate room.
Yeah. Well, that way I'd have a spare room from all my ants in there, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
I'm only messing with you.
And then I get my own room full with lamps and a TV, which
Yeah.
you guys can't use.
We could move everyone out into a different room, and we could we'd use it. So we'd put all the ants in your bedroom, right, and you a bed on the floor or something, or we could just roll you a mattress on the floor. It doesn't matter as long as the ants are well looked after. Yeah.
In my room.
Yeah. We're kicking. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll kick Katie out like bye.
She's completely up for that. I don't think she sees what I just said.
Like take out the bed, roll me a mattress, and do it around.
Okay, she completely understood what I said. She just doesn't care.
No, I did care.
Yeah, all right.
And me, we like, oh, my hand, yay.
Right, so for everyone who's listening, me and Aimee played a little prank on my wife just yesterday. Was it yesterday or was it today? I can't remember.
Yesterday.
It was a good little prank, right? So we got the ant, right, the stuffed ant, and I tied a little string around the stuffed ant. I think I've told you this before, actually, how I do this.
No.
No, not you, Aimee. I think I've told the chat because I've done this same prank to Mummy before, and she fell for it again. Like, right, and so you tie it around the ant.
You hang it up somewhere.
You put some sellotape to the other end of the string, and you stick it to the inside of a
cupboard.
That's it, cupboard door, and you put the ant inside and shut the door. And then when Mummy went to go and open it, out comes this flying ant. And it was brilliant.
Yeah.
So I
was like,
So yeah, that was good fun. I would highly recommend doing that to anyone with a wife or a husband who is not watching. They don't know about it yet. Have fun.
Fun with that prank.
So Aimee, what is your favourite other animal? Not ants. Other things like the beetles or the millipedes or anything else that I've
Can I say 2?
You can say more than 2 if you like.
Okay, I will say 3.
Yeah, okay. Tell us 3.
Giraffes,
yeah.
Chickywigs,
Chickywigs.
Snakes.
And snakes. If anyone doesn't know what a chickywig is, chickywigs are isopods. Yeah, we do have lots of isopods here. You like snakes and giraffes? There's a bit of a
I
random
used
mix.
to draw them.
You're really good at the drawing, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a whole art set.
Yeah, I know you do. I bought it for you.
Actually, I thought it was from.
Oh no, I bought you the other one, the pencil case. Yes. Okay. I don't know. You've got lots.
Yeah, I got lots for my birthday this year.
Yeah.
Not long ago.
Yeah. I know you did. Aren't you lucky? You can't be like cuddling up to me. Thank you very much.
Now let's read some more comments, Daddy. How about that?
Say what?
Let's read some more comments.
If you would like to read the comments, you're more than welcome to. I think everyone's just having a little chat. If anyone wants to ask any questions, you're more than welcome to. Amy's very happy to answer lots of questions. And in fact, I think we're going to have our first duck race of the night in a minute.
Yay!
And Amy's going to help me
Better?
talk about it, whatever the word is, you know. And I think my other daughter is going to help me with a duck race later because otherwise we might have an angry Kayla.
Yeah.
And no one wants an angry Kayla, do they?
No.
So if you're new here, all you got to do is chuck out a number, say a number in the chat. If your number's already taken, take another number. We're going to set up a duck race. There's no prizes for this duck race. It's just for fun. There's 10 people in the chat at the minute, so we're going to have a 2-minute race with 10 ducks. What does Aimee love most about ants?
I like how you can feed them. And I like the eggs. That like so cool. I can't wait to play more here.
You just like watching them grow, really, don't you?
Yeah, I like when they're like growing and I can like see it. And in one of my ant colonies with one of her tunnels saying like a mustache tunnel.
Yes. So the Lasius niger colony has made sort of a mustache-shaped tunnel, and it is highly amusing for Aimee.
It's hilarious. It's like from the nose down and up into the sky.
Yes. Anyway. Oh dear, I do love our random chats. So we've got lining up tonight. We've got plain duck, stripy duck, plain duck, Dr. Duck, chef duck, purple spotted duck, super duck, posh top hat duck, space duck, and plain duck. Now we all know the score. They're absolutely lethal. They've been resting since Wednesday. They've been getting ready, having their Weetabix in the morning, whatever they need. Let's get ready to rumble.
So rumble and grumble.
So if you haven't got your number yet, now's your chance. We are starting the race. 3, 2, 1, off we go.
The plain duck is in the lead, number 10.
Thanks for coming in, Ants for You. It has been quite a little while. Feel free to give me a message. We'll have a little catch up if you like, buddy.
Number 10's winning.
So number 10, plain duck, is out in front, closely followed by number 3. Number 5's just falling back a little bit. Number 9's holding his place along with number 4.
Who's gonna win? I wonder.
And Super Duck holding strong at the back, reserving his energy for that last blast. He's going to fly to the finish.
Yep. He's flying. He's flying. Number 7 is going ahead, followed by
the rest of them.
Yeah.
Going to catch up to Dr. Duck. Posh Duck is just taking the lead in number 8.
8. Let's see who will win. Oh, number 2 is falling behind. Number 4 is catching
Number
up.
1 now in the lead. Well done, Ants England, holding that position for now.
Well done, number 8 too. Even though it's back.
Well done, all the ducks, for participating. These are very tiring races, very taxing on the duck's body. It will shorten their lifespan considerably.
28 seconds left. Who will win? Number 7's in the lead.
Super Duck. What did I say? Super Duck's going to fly to the finish.
Yeah.
Absolutely smashing it, Super Duck.
Oh, number 1's falling behind. Number 1's catching up. I don't even know that. I didn't see that. Number 10's catching up with number 7's flying. Who's going to win number 1 and number 10?
Number one took it just at the last second. Well done, Ants
Yeah, it
England.
was so close to number 10 and number 1.
That was very close, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well done.
Well done. Now, by the looks of it, both cameras are actually fairly clearish. That's crazy. I don't think we've ever had that sort of visibility on both cameras at the same time.
Yeah, this is really cool. That's actually the nest on this one.
Yeah.
And then on the dark green side, it's just all the ants.
That's where they're eating, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we're still going to go back to this one because it's clearer.
Yeah, it's clearer than the other one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the other one looks so cool.
Yeah. So, have you ever been bitten by any of the ants yet?
No.
Do you know why that is?
Because normally I don't go in with my hands and let an ant bite me or sting me.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Only my dad does all the hard work trying to get this stuff.
Yeah, all right, yeah. So I get stung sometimes, but it's not too bad, is it?
No, it's just like a little pinch, like a little pinch, isn't it? For you?
Yeah, that's it.
A little pinch, and that's it.
She's actually pinching me every time she says pinch. Thanks for that, Aim.
Sorry.
Yeah. So Ants View is asking if I've got any new colonies recently. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? So did you know I've seen, I've got Trapjaws, I've got Formica now.
Yeah, I seen them.
Fidoli.
Yeah.
I can't remember what other latest colonies I've got, to be honest.
But that's a really good question.
It is a really good question. Thank you for asking it.
Please, can I read one out?
You can read out.
Let's read out this one.
Right, let's just hang on. Aimee is a lucky charm. Yeah, read out this one, Aimee.
Okay.
From here.
Can you do my latte numbers?
Well done. So, Ants England is now doing lottery numbers for people, apparently. If you need your lottery numbers predicted, I think she takes a cut. You'd have to talk to Ants England about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, read out this one for Ants for you. We
have a store update soon, which could be useful for anybody in the stream, including yourself, as on a rock, adding on ant plant, which spot of ants can nest inside of
it. Yeah, brilliant. So basically there's a certain type of plant which is hollow in the base. Now you might, if Ants England says 50-50, yeah, I think that's completely fair. You predict it, you should definitely get a good cut. Right, so most people might know, lots might not, but and you got to correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not great on this knowledge, there's a plant which is hollow in the base section, and ants like to live in it. A particular species live in this particular type of plant. How cool is that?
Very cool.
That's very cool. So I think what Ants for You is saying that it will be available in the store. But either way, definitely check out the store update. Let us know when that happens, please do, because it's always worth looking at new stuff.
Yeah. It's good to try something new.
I've got a store update coming this coming week just because I've got all sorts I need to add on and update, and you know how it is. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
She's going to take over the stream in a minute. She's slowly pushing me off my chair. right? But
Like,
it's stop it. Right, is Ted in the chat at the moment? Ted, our moderator, should be here. Ted has promised to act as quizmaster tonight, and he's going to put me and Aimee to the test to see who is the smartest.
oh my god, it's not very fair to have a kid and you're an
Your questions are child friendly and mine are adult friendly.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, brilliant. So it's not for a prize, don't worry, Aimee. But whoever wins will get to say they're the smartest in the house.
Okay. Then Kayla, Mommy should
Yeah, I'm only joking. Don't tell Kayla. They might still be watching. I don't know. Right, hang on. We've got a couple of questions coming in. We've got a question from. Hang on. Yeah, Ted's here, so we'll do it in a second, Ted. A question from Ants England. If you could shrink down any animal in the world to ant size, what would you keep? That's a really, really interesting question.
Yeah, it is.
See,
Thank you, Ants England.
That was nice of you. Well done, darling. So I like having Aimee on because, as I was saying earlier, she's got that sort of innocent mind still. You can ask her anything and it just goes off on such a tangent, you know. But so what would you shrink?
I would shrink a giraffe.
A giraffe, yeah.
A snake.
A snake.
And an elephant.
And an elephant. So, are you not worried that the snake might eat the elephant?
Yeah.
Or the giraffe? Do snakes eat giraffes? I don't. They probably won't get on well.
So I will have to keep them in separate.
Oh, koalas. Yeah, koalas are cool. I would probably shrink down pandas, to be honest. The giant pandas, not the red pandas. Let's make that clear.
Yeah, like from Turning Red.
No, but yes, there is a film called Turning Red. No, I would shrink down pandas simply for the fact that they're going endangered and whatnot. And if I could keep them in a little box and like try and make them breed or whatever, you know, you might have some luck there. It might be all right. It might work. You never know. But also, I think anything would be interesting, really.
Yeah, that's a really good question.
Colony of giraffes. See, do they live in like herds? I suppose they do live in quite large herds, don't they? Monkeys definitely. You need something with that. See, ants work because they've got that colony instinct, and there's thousands of them sometimes. If there was just like one or two, and you never had the hope of growing the colony, I think it might be not as interesting. I don't know. That's a really interesting question. Crocs would be really cool. And welcome in. Thank you for watching. Yeah, Crocs would be really interesting. But we will read that one in 2 seconds, Aimee. Good go. Well done. Where was I? Yeah, so Crocs would be good because then you could have like a little pond section and a little land section. You could build a little bioactive setup for crocodile. Well, you could build a little bioactive setup for most of them, really. Oh, I don't know. Now you've got my brain thinking. I wish we could shrink things down. Is there shrinking technology yet?
No.
No?
We have to invent it ourselves.
Right, can you invent that one for me?
No, I'm not an inventor. I'm a child. You have to try yourself.
But I'm too old to invent things now. Daddy's job is something else. You could get a job as an inventor. You'd be alright. You ain't got a job yet.
No.
Hey, yeah, answer. Thanks for signing in, buddy. But anyways, let's crack on with our quiz because we have got our quiz master here. Ted's Creatures UK is here as our moderator tonight. He should be able to chuck in all of our questions. So whenever you're ready, we will have the questions. We'll have like one question at a time. I'll try and answer. Aimee try and answer. We'll gather the points. We'll see who's smarter, me or Aimee.
Your daughter.
Yes, and of course, if you haven't checked out her channel yet, the amazing Aimee, she does all sorts of random videos on there, some really fun ones. She does like it's more of a comedy variety channel, but it's just for fun. So you're more than welcome to check it out.
Check me out.
The amazing Aimee. It has to be with the at the start, THE, because otherwise you get all sorts of people with the name Amazing Aimee, but she is the Amazing Aimee because she's like one step above the rest. Right, let's go.
Some
Question
people stole
one.
my name.
One question for me. Question one for me. Which South American country is entirely south of the Tropico of Capricorn? Wow. Well, it's not Peru. I'm going to say Argentina. Hello, Happy Ant UK. Welcome in and thanks for joining.
Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, I'm going to say Argentina with that one, Ted. Excuse my bad cough. See, I've had this chest infection for what, about seven or 8 weeks now? Absolutely insane. It will shift. Right. For Aimee, which famous toy consists of colourful interlocking plastic bricks that also comes with minifigures?
What's it?
Should I read it again?
I don't know what 10 means by that.
So, which toy is lots of little bricks, colourful bricks, and comes with little figurines as well?
How am I? Lego.
Well done. You got one. All right. That must be Lego. If that's not Lego, you can chop my feet off and kick me with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't really. Let's not do that. I need my feet, otherwise how would I take you places?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mummy can do it though.
Yeah, but Mummy can't do it.
Yes, she can.
Mummy's busy.
Oh yeah. Mummy's busy all the time doing her chores.
Doing her chores. I like that. Oh, don't tell her that. She'll stop doing them. Right. So, for me, how many children were in Walton's television series? I'm going to say 12 because I have no idea about this this television series. Children, not a clue. 12 children were in that Walton's television series. Not a clue. Not a didgeridoo.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 12. And if you got 12 kids, you're crazy.
Yeah, because we running go 1, 2.
We've got 3 kids. And that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is.
It can be. It can be.
And I'm the middle one.
You are the middle one, yes.
And my big sister's coming on later.
Yes, right. Anyway. 7. 7's still a lot of kids. Wow. Okay. Next question is for Aimee. Drum roll, please. What sort of apple is found in a man's neck?
What? How am I supposed to know this?
That's a hard one for a kid. I think we'll only do 5 questions tonight, Ted. Let's see how we go. Do you know?
No!
There's a bit there called an Adam's apple, and only men have it, I think. If women have it, it's hidden. I don't know. Yeah. She's literally holding my neck now. Yeah, that's
It's right there.
it's the big lumpy bit. It's called an Adam's apple.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I never known about the body yet.
Okay, that's fair. But even Daddy's, it's not called Daddy's apple. It's an Adam's apple, which really confuses me.
Yeah, because it's a big called Daddy's apple because it's his.
Exactly, it's mine.
And he's touching it.
Stop touching me. Stop. Oh dear. Well, I'm pretty sure Aimee got that. Yeah, Aimee got that one. Or didn't get that one. Ooh, so you got the first one. I think we're 1-1 at the minute. Don't punch the Adam's apple. Aunt England's telling you to put right. The thing about Aimee is she did boxing for quite a while, and she does punch me really hard. Like I've got like bruises all over me from where she beats me up. No, I'm only joking. She does throw a good punch, and you have to like say, "Don't do it, don't." Yeah, right. Right. For me, question number 3: which Japanese martial art is often translated as the way of if like I can't. I'm going to say the way of the samurai because I don't know. Japanese martial art? No, I don't know.
Wait.
I'm not that good with Japanese martial arts.
I might know.
I actually, what one would you say? Karate?
No.
What?
Unifying life energy.
Unifying life energy. Okay, so I can't be. Thank you, wife. Oh dear. Look, stop cutting yourself whilst we're streaming, Aimee. How did you manage to do? Like Aimee is one of the most accident-prone people in the world.
And then my nail cut.
She can be standing still and fall over, right? And she's just managed to touch her own hand and cut it. Now that is a skill that not everyone can do. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Aikido. I think I've heard of that, but it's not one that I know. To be honest, I don't know a lot of martial arts. It's not something like MMA. I kind of watch a bit of it, but it's not something I highly follow. Yeah, I don't know.
I think.
Right, for Aimee, which colour often indicates danger? Now I know that one.
Oh, I know that.
What? Whoa!
Red.
Wow! Yeah, wow, that was loud, but well done.
Because normally when I see red, like when someone's in danger, they always have like a red sign.
Yeah.
To tell them other people around them that's in danger.
Yeah.
That's how I know because I watch the program.
Right. Aimee is so into this, she had to stand up to tell us that answer. The look of seriousness on her face was almost enough to break a person in half.
I bet I'm going to be smarter than you, Daddy.
I think I'm going to win.
Well, I know the last question that you had.
What?
I'm not saying. Mommy told you.
You know the answer, but you're not going to tell me the answer.
Yeah. Well, I had a guess.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Well,
okay, next one from me. Which country, the 4th largest in Africa, has been inhabited by the Berbers since the late Bronze Age? Ooh. Right, hold on.
That's about Bronze Age.
You've learned about the Bronze Age, have you? Can you answer that one?
I didn't learn about this Bronze Age.
Okay, I'm going to say Algeria. No, maybe. Potentially Algeria.
Yeah, I think that is actually Algeria.
Do you know where Algeria is?
No.
No?
No.
Oh. Yeah, Ants England, they haven't
Aimee!
they haven't made it easy for me tonight, have they?
Sarah Doggill says, go Aimee with her. Golden carrot from Minecraft.
Right, calm down. Calm. Right, if it's not Algeria, hang on. What's that other one? No, it's not that one. And it can't be Morocco.
Yeah, difficultly.
No. I'm saying Algeria. I haven't got a clue.
It says final answer.
Literally not a clue. That is my final answer. Algeria. Libya. See, I did think Libya, but then obviously it's kind of hard to say because the situation in Libya, I thought things changed. So I went to their neighbour, Algeria. Or kind of neighbour.
Yeah. It says Aimee.
Yeah, right. So for Aimee, what type of animal is Shere Khan in the Jungle Book? I don't think you've even watched the Jungle Book.
No, I haven't.
Kids these days do not watch the classics. They skip straight to Frozen.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. So Shere Khan, he was stripy,
Panda?
no, and scary. Pandas aren't stripy.
Yeah, they are, because they're striped.
No, he's got pandas have dots, big black
No,
bits.
they
You want,
have
right,
white,
you
black,
you
and
you show
stripes.
me a stripy panda. We'll probably have to put them back in prison because it's an escaped criminal. Don't get started on Olaf, Ants England. We're having singing about summertime.
Sometime we're going to Butlins.
Yes, okay. Oh yes, we are going on holiday in the summertime. There we go. It's going to be very fun. Right. So, do you not know? Do you want to make a guess?
Tiger.
That was a very good guess. Wow.
Because I didn't even know, so I was just taking for crazy girls.
Yeah, we should just let it go. Oh my god.
That's my final answer.
They're
Tiger.
all putting in frozen topics. Oh god. This is going to be an ant stream, not a frozen a rendition of.
Oh, yeah.
See, I could,
Oh,
but you know, I will burst out into song occasionally. Now, Aimee is going to tell you all about her show in a minute because Aimee really does burst out into song, and she's going to be doing it in front of loads of people. So we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yay.
Which American president spoke to Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on the moon? Hold on, I'm going to say Kennedy. Was it Kennedy?
I got correct with the tiger.
Well done. Yes.
I didn't even know that.
You're so funny.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm going to say Kennedy. President
Thank
Kennedy.
you, Dad.
I'm pretty sure. If it wasn't, it was Nixon. But I'm pretty sure it was Kennedy. Way before my time, I will say. Way
I didn't
before.
even know that, and I got a tiger. That's great.
I know, that's because you're so smart, Amy.
There is, I'm gonna beat you.
Oh, I think you might well beat me tonight. I don't know.
Yeah, I bet I'm gonna. Does your guess story?
President Nixon. See, I thought Nixon, but obviously, see, Kennedy, he started the space program, but then he got assassinated, didn't he?
That's
Nixon, it was debatable on the time scale.
Yes, I'll give you that.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Thank you. Last one for Aimee, and I've completely lost track of the score, so I have no idea who's gonna win.
Didn't I get it?
Right, hold on. What sort of famous vehicle was the Titanic?
What?
What was the Titanic?
What thing?
What's the Titanic? Do you know? Have you heard of the Titanic?
No.
You've never heard of the Titanic?
No. Is it like a boat?
What? It is. Well done. It's a boat movie.
I didn't even know.
Well done. It was the world's biggest boat at the time, and they said it was unsinkable. And then on its very first journey, it sunk.
That's funny, Daddy.
But it is funny, but you got to remember that thousands of people died. So it's kind of sad as well.
Yeah, but it's really funny.
It is kind of funny, like they cheaped out on all sorts of bits, and that's why basically
They just added top on it, so it got too heavy and it sunk.
no.
Because if it's light, it will float.
Yeah, I think floating wasn't the issue. It got most of the way. It got hit by an iceberg.
Oh.
I think, right, if you go on Minecraft is a game that I'm not that familiar with, we could say.
Yeah, and Kay is really good at it.
No, it's either Minecraft or Roblox, one or the other, right? They have a Titanic level, and I think you have to try and escape whilst it's sinking around you. Pretty
I
brutal.
don't think that's Minecraft or Roblox, Daddy.
I'm pretty sure it is.
No, because Roblox says no Titanics, and neither is Minecraft, where you'll be able to craft one.
Oh, well, we will have to.
Search it up.
We'll have to ask Kayla because she'll know. I scored. Mummy's saying it's in Roblox apparently, and Mummy's sat with Kayla, so that would be Mummy right. I scored 1 out of 5. That was awful, Absolutely terrible.
When I
But
find I see
they were quite hard, to be fair. Like, they were quite hard questions.
Let's see about
If
me.
I had Amy's questions, I probably would have got at least 3. But the winner out of 4 out of 5. Well done, Aimee.
I'm smarter than a grown up.
Ah. 4 out of 5. That's a pretty good score, actually. I'll give you that. Well done.
Yay!
High five me for being
I'm
smart.
the best.
Good high five. That was very good. I'm glad we had lots of fun with that. Has anyone got any other questions for Aimee? Because she will be going to bed in just a few minutes. Because it is getting super late for such a little mess.
Oh, I want to stay up more with everyone on the screen.
I know. It's been super good having you in. And it's been great having lots of chat from everyone.
Daddy?
Hasn't it? Yeah.
Can I talk about my channel for the last few minutes?
Talk about your channel and your show if you'd like to.
Yes, please.
I'm just going to leave you in the capable hands of Aimee.
Hello, everybody. So, like, my dad was telling me, and you guys all around the world about on the stream about my channel. Now let's talk about. I've been doing loads of games, so you can just go check it out. Like and subscribe, and you can see what awesome stuff I've been doing on my channel. It will be so much fun to have you on my channel.
Oh, very nice. Yes, her channel is The Amazing Aimee. What was the last video you did just a couple of days ago? Can you remember?
It's a song that I've been doing for my show in June called Zippity Doo Dah.
Zippity doo dah, zippity yay.
My wonderful day.
And now, if you want to listen to the rest, you're going to go check out the video on her channel because it's going to annoy you in your brain if you don't listen to it. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. And then we're just going to leave it there because you're going to know the song and now it's going in your head and going, and you're going to have to go and listen to it after this stream.
Yeah, definitely go and check it out.
But Aimee's a little superstar. She is doing a show in June where you've got to do lots of singing and stuff, haven't you?
Yeah, singing, dancing, and acting all at once.
Yeah, which is good fun.
Yeah, and it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. But as you can see, Aimee's a great performer. She's been a little superstar on the show with us tonight. It's been good fun having you on.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you want to say before I let you go for the night, darling?
Yes, there is.
Go on then. Microphone's yours then.
Everyone, don't remember to check out my channel and subscribe. Definitely my mom should. And cable. And remember, go check out my channel. Subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell.
Well done. She actually stood up again for that one and held the microphone. So I've never done that. Maybe I need to do that to get more energy. I don't know, but she's awesome. But thank you very much, Aimee. Good night. Have a good sleep. Say good night to the viewers in the community then.
Good night, everybody that's on the show.
And thank you for your chatting tonight. It's been good fun. Go off to bed then because it's super late. School
And
tomorrow.
I'll get Kayla.
Okay, you can send Kayla down. And it looks like we're going to have a visit from my other one who's been desperate to help us with a duck race. So it looks like we're having another duck race in a minute. I'm not going to start it just yet. Don't put the numbers in just yet because I'm going to let my other daughter Kayla join in with this one. But whilst we are all here, I want to ask the community a question. I want your opinion, your involvement. At what stage do you start hibernating your colonies? Do you let them skip the first year? Do they skip until they've got their first nanitics? At what point would you start hibernating or putting them into their diapause? Just have a little think about that whilst we have our duck race. And then we'll take some answers afterwards and just have a little chat about it. Because I saw it earlier in one of the ant groups, so I thought it was a really interesting question to maybe raise a few ants every year. That we know every year, but what do you mean from? Sorry, that's me being sick. Do you mean every year, regardless of the size, or do you? Yeah, what do you mean? I mean when they're in, because I often skip the foundation stage. When they're in foundation stage, I just kind of let them muddle on through. And then when they're in the larger stage, I will obviously hibernate them like every year, like you say. Is that what you mean? Or do you just mean from the start, every year, no matter what? Okay, frees up space and time over Christmas. Yeah, fair enough. To be fair, most, not all, but most species are are fully crustral. You get a few semi like Myrmica rubra and things like that, but most you don't need to worry about in that point. Right, so we've got 8 viewers in at the minute. We're gonna set up for 2 minutes, and we're gonna put in for 8 ducks. So we're gonna have a little duck race. I've got my other daughter here with me, Kayla. You want to say a massive hello to the community, Kayla?
Hello.
So we're going to have a little duck race. If you want to chuck in your numbers, and you know how it works, you know the score, second duck race of the night. Let's get this thing rolling. So tonight, let's have a little look at what ducks we've got lining up. They are on the start line, ready and raring to go. Hang on, we lost it. We lost it. Come back to us, ducks. Right, they are back. We have plain duck number 1. We've got alien duck, unicorn duck, green stripy duck, professor duck, plain duck, strawberry duck. Now, I quite like the look of all of the ducks, but the green one is kind of catching my eye right there. Now's your chance. Grab your duck. Grab your coat and keys. That's just weird. I don't know. Grab your duck number. We are about to rock and roll. Out of control. I was trying to rhyme there. I'm no rapper. If you ask me to freestyle rap something, I apparently Kayla's good at it, but I'm really not. So Kayla's going to help me talk about what's happening, and here we go. Whatever. Take the mic, Kayla. Let's rock and roll. 3, 2, 1, off you go.
So as we start, it looks as if number 6 is in the lead, with number 1 and number 7 following straight behind it. Number 2 is catching up slowly.
Number 1, number 6 holding out in front. Plain duck crew is not going to let them pass. Number 2 is trying to sneak past, but no, number 6 still holding it out in front.
Number 1 is falling behind.
Number 1 is Ants England. Ants England, you need to kick your duck. Right? Don't kick the duck. You know what I mean. We don't condone kicking ducks. But if you want to speed your duck up, maybe I don't know. There's something you could give it.
Number 5 is slowly catching up. 7 takes the lead. 6 is slowly falling behind.
Professor Duck is slowly making calculations on how to win. Unicorn Duck is using its magical powers. Alien Duck's about to pull out a zap gun and shoot the rest of them.
7 is falling behind. 4 is in the lead.
Throw some bread at the finish line. Yeah, that's a good one. The last
Number 1
30
is
seconds.
catching up.
Last 30 seconds now. They're going to use their last little bits of energy. They're falling back. They'll all fall back. They'll get that last little burst of speed for the last 15 seconds. Who do we think is going to win? It could be anyone.
I think 6.
You think 6? I'm going to say number 2. I don't know if anyone's taken number 2. Ted's saying number 4's coming for you. They're all coming up really strong now, apart from number 1.
Number 4 and number 8 are slowly losing Brilliant.
we go. Number 2, out of nowhere. The alien got held at the back the whole time, waiting patiently for his moment.
Strawberry duck.
His moment
That's
came.
one I like.
He took it, he destroyed it, and he walks home with the prize.
Only said one that I like.
We do have an interesting interview now. Now, Kayla, my other daughter, isn't so into ants. Are you, Kayla?
No.
No? So, why don't you like the ants? Or why aren't you so into the ants? Because you don't not like them, do you?
Well, they kind of freak me out on the way that they move.
Okay, so they move really fast or when they come at you?
Well, it depends on what kind. And the bullet ants kind of freak me out on how dangerous people describe them.
That's fair enough. So, are you scared or is it that you don't like them?
Well, I would say that I'm mostly scared for them.
That's fine. What would you do if we got a spider, Kayla?
I would kick myself out of a house.
You'd run away, would you?
I'll go live with my friends.
No, you can't do that with your friends. We like spiders. We got spiders in the house anyways. Well, if anything, it would be better because it would then be one in a contained enclosure, not just running around the house.
Oh.
See, now that logic just got a really good blank face out of her. That means I'm winning. And you need to use the same argument with a wife, and I will get
No.
it. Ant's even saying spiders are scary. Yeah, spiders can be scary, but Aimee just fell over in the background. Just heard a dum dum dum. Ow. Spiders can be scary, but you know, I quite like the looks of the jumping spiders. They're really cute with their little fluffy faces and little eyes and whatnot. And I quite like the looks of the big Goliath early tarantulas as well, because they're pretty awesome. So I could feel that cough was coming. So I just needed to breathe, as they say. Oh dear. So, Kayla, could I ever convince you to hold a beetle?
No.
Could I convince you to hold a stick insect?
No.
They can't hurt you in any way.
No.
No? What if I gave you £1,000 to hold a stick insect?
No.
Oh, what
I
about?
wouldn't do it for anything.
What about if I got you £1,000 of Nezuko stuff? No, I have no idea what Nezuko is. But
Nezuko. Get it right.
that one. Kayla has a liking with it, and I haven't got a clue. I can't even pronounce it. You know that's probably because I've got no teeth. Yeah. You can confirm for me I have no teeth, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got no teeth. Which also means that I can't bite. If like with wrestling and stuff, she can fish hook me and I can't even bite her back. But we won't go into that. Wrestling skills of my children. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So why is it that you don't like beetles then? Is it because stick insects? Because they can't hurt you.
Well, first of all, how they feel on you and the way that they just go all over you.
Okay.
Just makes me feel weird.
But you're quite happy, well not happy, but you let Daddy and Aimee have them, don't you?
Yeah, I prefer to keep my distance away from them.
No.
And as long as they're contained, I'm okay with it.
That's fair. And you have been getting better with them.
Yeah.
So do you think that it's quite a hard one to explain. Do you think lots of children your age have the same sort of feelings of insects?
Kind of depends what their personality is like. If they're like overjoyed about stuff, I think they'll be more than happy.
Like Aimee.
Yeah, but if they are not joyed about too much, then they might have more of a tendency to be scared of them.
That's fair, that's fair. Do you think it would help with more education about insects and how friendly they can be? Because when we think of insects, you quite often think of dirtiness or creepy crawlies. And I think, what do you think? The education of how cute they can be and interesting might help break some of those fears?
Well, I think it could be kind of good for education, but of course, if they do be used, then whoever is teaching them has to make sure that it's okay with the child to have them around.
Yeah, so that's a difficult one, isn't it? You have to go 50-50. That's been quite interesting. Is there anything else that you want to say before I let you go?
It's been a great time in here.
Good. I'm glad you've had fun. But now it's time for you to go to bed as well.
Yeah.
Good night, my sweetie.
Good night.
Thank you for joining us. And there we go, everyone. That was my eldest two children. That was a bit of fun, wasn't it? I'm glad they come on and behaved themselves. Well, of course, they behaved themselves. They're good kids, really. But no, it's been good fun. And like you say, two different perspectives there. Aimee absolutely loves the ants, the insects, and everything about it. Kayla, not so much. Like I say, she's a bit more reserved. She doesn't dislike it, but she's not too fond on them, which is fair enough. Not everybody is. So I thought it'd be interesting to see her sort of point of view of it and whatever. But I asked you before we got into that, um, at what stage do you start to hibernate your colonies? Ants England said as soon as they arrive, basically, no matter what stage or state they're in, they'll go into hibernation slash, I'm going to say slash diapause because we all know it's diapause, but we all say hibernation. Um, yeah, admires from a distance. That's sort of it. She's got a lot better with the big tanks. Like obviously they are in dining room area, my office area, whatever room this is now. Multi-use room we could call it. It's got parts of my gym in it. It's got a fridge. Um, it's got a few bits and bobs. Part of the kitchen. It's attached to the kitchen, so whatever means I can like. If I mute you quickly, I can run and grab a biscuit, and you might not notice, but I can't do that because I ain't got teeth, and you'd hear me sucking on it for 20 minutes. Dear. So yeah, has anyone got any more answers that they want to chuck in? Like I say, I quite often skip that founding stage or the first year, putting them into diapause. I kind of go with what they want to do. If they stop taking food, I generally won't give them much more. But the main thing is to make sure that they've always got a good, healthy supply of water, of course. But right, just going through the chat, making sure I haven't missed anything. Sorry, everybody, I went a bit quiet then. It has been a busy, busy week in the Ant Corner, I can tell you. It's going to be another busy week with the store update. Mr. Krabs is out again. Let's go on, Mr. Krabs. Go on. Let's just watch for a minute. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Ants, 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 ants. Run away, run away. So basically, I need to feed them some waxworms as well. He can smell the waxworms. He's coming out to grab one, and there's way too many ants. Much like the beetles are sort of circling around looking for their moment to grab some. I will chuck some wax worms around the tank again in after the stream actually. So the trick with this big tank is something I quite often do. I'll do the main feeding pile there, and then I will do the ants were charging at him. Yeah, they were a bit. They want their food. They don't like intruders when they're eating. But yeah, so I give them their main feed in there, and then I'll chuck more wax worms around the tank, and it basically gives everyone else a chance to grab some. Although, if you look again later, the ants are on every single one generally, unless they're slap bang in the middle of the pond on that little log thing. That's really helpful because I just put them there, and the ants, when it's high water, the ants can't get there. But if the water's a little bit low, because the height of the water, I've never actually explained it, the height of the water changes throughout the day as well, which can be slightly annoying at times when you're trying to film. And there's just like sand, pretty much nothing else on view. But yeah, so when the water is at a lower level, the ants can get onto the log, but when it's at the higher level, they can't. So the wax worms go there and the crabs get their full meals. Although I do quite often, I know where their sort of cave entrances are, so I quite often put the wax worms and stuff like that. Thank you very much for signing in and watching Crazy Antics. You're absolutely awesome as always. Always a pleasure, never a chore. And I don't know. One of my computer screens just froze, and the other one's going completely fine. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Bit weird. But I am not going to chat away massively tonight. It's not going to be a super long episode. I'll tell you why. I'm working on a new video series. As you know, I've been working really hard lately. I've got all sorts of projects and things underway, which I do completely on my own. Although I do have my amazing team of moderators and admin assistants, and I do have my amazing wife and my child labour, we could call it. There's only so much that they can do. I do quite a lot on my own. So I've been working really hard. Thank you very much, Happy Ant UK, for signing in. Been working really hard on a couple of video series. Loads of updates of my 60-second ant series. So you've got loads of new species to watch. And then a follow-on of each one of those episodes will be a full care whatever you call it, care guide sort of thing. And it's not like, I know there's thousands of care guides out there, so I didn't really want to do it, but I've been asked to do care guides on particular species like my European honeypots, because they're not kept by many people and there's not much information out there yet. So things like that. So I'll just do it. I've been doing a few more videos and updates like that for you lately. And obviously I've got this big store update. I've been going through stock, marking off labels and this and that for quite a while now. I've got a lot more to go. As soon as that's all done, it can all go on the website. Happy days. But there's absolutely no rush. I'm not rushing it because I don't want to make a mistake or anything like that. You know what I mean? Ants England, you've got European honeypots as well. Absolutely awesome species. Like I said, I've kept them for quite a while now. There's not many people like keeping them. Someone asked me the other day to do a care guide on them specifically. So obviously I will do as the community asks. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, exactly. They're not widely known about. I've been keeping them for what, year and a half now. They're doing really well. They are fairly easy to keep once you get a couple of things right. I definitely made a few mistakes with them. There you go. Do the care guide. Yeah, the 60-second one's done, but I want to release it at the same time as the full care guide with the link between the two. You know. Oh, excuse my bad chest. They are not heated, but that's because we've got good temperatures at the minute. I do heat them during winter periods. But right now, I am sat here in shorts and I am sweating. It is so hot in the south of England. Bear in mind, I'm very south of England on this little island. When the water starts to warm up because of the sun, the island gets warmer and it becomes like a little heat trap or whatever. It's quite nice, but it's quite warm. I highly recommend everyone takes a holiday to Weymouth and Portland. Come and see me. Come and see the ants. Let's have a chat about the ants. I don't know. Go to Weymouth, go to Portland, have a little holiday, see the beach, see the sunshine. Yeah, it's beautiful down there. But on that note, I think I've pretty much covered everything I was going to cover tonight with my amazing daughters. Yeah, exactly. Like you say, Ants England, this time of year, you don't really need to. I've turned off all my heating at the moment. The only things getting heated are the tropical tanks, all the other colonies are okay. They're all fine and dandy. But yeah, I'm going to call it night on that one. Yeah, whatever. I'm done. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all for signing in so much. You're all absolutely amazing. We do have some proper interviews lined up for the next few episodes, so don't miss out on them. I won't spoil it by saying who's coming on. You're going to have to wait and see on Wednesday. As always, a massive thank you to the sponsor of the show, Answer Us. Absolute legend for helping me get the show to the standard it is now and getting things moving, whatever. Massive thank you to my Patreon supporters. We've got Katrina, we've got Stacey, we've got Kevin, and we've got Jason. You're all absolute stars for supporting me. If anyone else is interested in supporting me in that way, check out my Patreon. I'm sure you can find the links somewhere if they haven't been posted already. It's only £3 a month, and it all gets pumped back into looking after the ants and improving the stream quality, basically. But no, it all gets pumped back into the stream quality. Something else does all the ants, but yeah, it all gets pumped back into the show. You know how it works. So a massive thank you to everyone. I'm here if you want to get hold of me, but I do need to actually get some sleep tonight. Too many late nights, early mornings, and not enough time to catch up in between. But thank you all. You're absolutely amazing. And if there's anything you want me to do, anything you want on the show, please do send me a message. But I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all for signing on, and I'm so sorry it's such an early night tonight. We normally go for a lot longer, but if I've got nothing to talk about, I don't want to sit here and bore you all. So yeah, good night all. Thank you for signing in, and I'll see you again soon, Ant fans.